Welcome back to The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, second chapter.
We're in the Axis Pillar.
We are back in the Axis Pillar. We're going to head up to floor 3 and fight the next boss.
Hell yeah.
The next one's Walter, the Direwolf. Wow, big spoiler.
Wow.
Obviously, I have Zin with me for that reason, because they have story beef. And Josette's here because I figure it's better to bring her now rather than waste a party slot later.
Fair enough. What's her level again?
70-something. The DG driver is this giant
DG diver.
Same thing. Is a giant glob of disgusting, and it's pretty badass. Like, look at it.
I mean,
all its body parts that wiggle around.
It does have a lot of wiggling parts. And it doesn't use any of them, it just fucking stomps on you. That's really funny.
Stupid ass fortune coin. I'm gonna punch this thing.
You should murder the shit out of it. And, like, literally murder it so hard that it shits.
That'd be awesome. Josette's good for one thing, and that's Earthguard.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's my thoughts on her. I know there's like rankings or tier lists for like Trails characters in some of these games,
And she's
especially the third because there's a lot of like party members. If I were to give a quick ranking of characters in this game, Josette would probably be, in terms of
what's available,
usefulness in battle, should be at the bottom.
That kind of sucks.
Yeah. And then barely above her would be Tita.
Yeah. It'd be like that. She's like not even that far behind. And her stats are still kind of poopy.
Yeah. Okay, let's continue.
Maybe it's gameplay story integration because she's not a bracer.
No, because Olivier is not a bracer. Chloe's not a bracer.
Yep.
They are good because they are magic focused.
True.
And same with Kevin.
They're not like, you know, the most physically able compared to bracers, but
they're really good at magic.
yeah.
And it's like you either really excel at physical attacks, you're either really good at magic, you're either Joshua, or you're an all-arounder. Who, like, Estelle and Charizard they're okay at physical attacks and magic, and they have some pretty useful crafts.
Just jack of all trades.
Yeah, but they're not, like, stupid broken, like Joshua is.
So Joshua's definitely the best character in the game.
Yeah. Like, hands down.
I was gonna say, the fact that you've spammed Death Scream as much as possible should be more than enough evidence.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, everyone can potentially get access to this Scream, but he specifically has access to it really easy because his specific quartz, fucking cat,
just has it, are
time, and Death Scream is a time-based attack. Or whatever it is. Yeah, it should be the black one. It's time, I think.
Considering I love Joshua from a gameplay perspective, it warms my heart to know he's broken.
Well, he's really good at magic, and he's really good at physical attacks. The only thing where he doesn't super excel at is defense.
Who fucking cares?
Yeah, but he's like has pretty good agility.
Glass cannon.
And he has really good speed. And he has like decent HP, so he's like good.
Yeah, so like even if his defenses aren't perfect, he has enough HP to at least not die.
He's like the Pablo Sanchez of Trails.
He's
like
the Pablo
even
Sanchez of
like
Trails.
the only thing that Pablo's not great at is pitching, and even at that he's still pretty good.
Like you can throw him in if you need to.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like Agate and Zinn and Mueller, they're all like physical heavy hitters.
Mm-hmm.
So they all do that pretty well.
Who would you say is like the second best character in this game? Because obviously Joshua's the best.
Maybe Father Kevin?
I was gonna
Really?
say I was gonna say I was getting Father Kevin vibes. Kevin was doing really fucking good work when he was on the team.
He has solid magic and his S-Craft, being able to, give immunity to, just about everyone, and especially if you do the 200 level S-Craft, where it gives you can take 2 hits without taking any damage, is fantastic.
Oh, we have story. Man's voice.
Man's voice. Oh,
Walter.
God.
Sunglasses guy.
Put your dick away, Walter.
Walter, what do you got that
I've also,
floating out there?
from what I saw, it seemed like Zinn and Olivier are also pretty solid.
Yeah. Olivier's great with magic. Chloe's really good at healing. So she's really good up there. And then Zinn, especially...
Punches shit really hard.
He punches shit really hard, and his Thunder God kick is really good. So if you have, like, people bunched up, it's a little bit more situational, but, like, enemies tend to bunch up in these games. So, like, you can do pretty well with Zinn with his Thunder God kick. Oh, yeah. This guy, a lot of times, will start off with his S-Craft, which is a little lame.
Wow. Yeah.
That kind of sucks.
His mannerisms and like the glasses and like the way he poses
Damn.
and stuff. He just reminds me of like the Turks from Final Fantasy VII.
He does have that sort of vibe. Yeah, so bring Faint Resistance along for this fight. I think Confusion. He's set up the exact same as our last fight, where he has 2 of the Cyber Kitties and him. There's not really much different with him, and these little kitty cats work pretty much the same.
Just beefed stats to be balanced to the part of the game you're at.
Yeah, pretty much. And then, yeah, if you want the full story, bring Zinn along, because they obviously have beef. And then, yeah, it doesn't really matter who you bring for your 4th party member. Someone who does, who has access to Earthguard, or Earth Wall, if you want the AoE variant of it, is pretty good.
Neat.
Yeah. The difference between the two is, it's like, I think if you like have the EP cut costs on, Earth Guard is like 5 EP, and the beefed up version is like 75 EP. Hey kid, can you get out from underneath the desk? Unfortunately, none of these guys are set up really well for me to be able to do Thunder God kick, so I just punch him really hard.
Fair enough. So, it couldn't be done because Estelle always has to be in the party, but like, so would you say, like, theoretically, a party of Joshua, Zin, Olivier, and Chloe would be fucking unbeatable?
It'd be a really good party.
I mean, it pretty much covers all your bases.
You could do Chloe or Father Kevin.
Yeah.
Him too.
Yeah, because they both excel at healing magic. So they're really good at buffing.
Yeah. So you'd have your support slot there. You'd have Olivier for magic, mostly offensive stuff. You'd have Joshua on both ends, covering whatever's needed, and then Zin punching things really hard.
Yeah. And, Jesus Christ, cat.
Fucking Cheese Whiz.
Cheese Whiz is
Josette's doing a thing.
Epic boss music.
I did want to at least show off Josette's S-Craft, so here we are.
Oh, this is sick.
She summons the fucking ship.
It's cool. Like,
Yeah.
I have nothing against Josette as a character. I think she's rad.
This is a very...
She's just not very good.
This is a very Sid Highwind thing to do. It's just like fucking Sid summoning the Highwind in Final Fantasy VII.
Damn.
Oh, something I need to explain is when he... Walter's, his Zero... He has a craft called, like, Zero Break or something. If you get attacked by that, your physical attacks will do literally 0 damage. So, like, Zin is effectively useless at this point because his punching won't do anything until that strength debuff goes away.
Is there a way to get rid of it, or is it, like, you can't...
It goes away after, like, a certain number of turns.
But there's no way you can, like, get rid of it yourself.
I think if you use one of the cure, like,
I love
the
that
cure
band.
art, which removes debuffs and stuff, works. I just didn't think about it at the time. That's just a heal. But, because I didn't realize what was going on, while I was in the middle of the fight. I was just kind of like, let's kill things. I have to edit this audio so much.
Fuck Cheese Whiz.
See? Just does nothing.
What audio are you talking about?
I don't know. Oh, and the other thing that's really good about fucking Joshua is Evil Eye. An AoE craft that does AT delay is fucking... like, it's nonsense.
Oh my god, guys. I can't believe that Pokemon ripped off this cat with a sword in its mouth.
Oh, Zero Impact. That's the...
It impacts 0.
Well, I had guard up this time, so felt good.
It does live up to its name, though. Damn, 25,000 HP almost.
That's a fuck ton.
He's still... I still think he, even with 0 impact, and, like, if you don't guard against that, you're like, that character is pretty much SOL for the fight. He's still probably the easiest.
Damn.
I was gonna say that's why you took Josette, right? Because
Yeah.
you could afford to have a character that's not quite that good on the party because the boss is actually not that bad.
Yeah, I mean, all I have to do is... Oh, and he just straight up misses there. It's like, cool. Yeah, because all I have her do is just spam Earth Wall.
At least she's doing
She doesn't
something
even
productive.
Yeah, she doesn't even have that much EP. Also, I don't bother with her slots, opening many of her slots, because I'm not going to use her outside of this fight after this. This is her last on-screen appearance as in the party. Sorry, Josette, but Earth Wall and Earth Guard are all I'm using you for. Can you stop? How many years of this do I have with this kid?
Oh god. He's not even 1 year old yet.
Go. Go. Okay, now Zin should be able to fucking punch.
You go, Josette. Good job.
To be fair, keeping that shit up is...
No, yeah, she's helping, for sure.
Yeah. Alright.
But it's
Let's
just
punch
like
him really
a,
hard.
you know, it's a guarantee.
Alright, I'm done with him.
Here we go. You've awakened the sleeping giant.
The Dragon Ball-ass finisher. Destructive finish!
I think it's very fitting that Zin was the one to finish the fight.
Good job,
I mean-
Josette.
Like, like, Landon, did you plan that for, like, Zin to be the one doing the final blow, or was that just kind of how it panned out?
That's sort of how it panned out. I mean, I don't want to use Estelle and Joshua's CP too much yet, because they have more fights to go through. But this is Zin's, like, final fight. I was like, well, I'm close enough, I might as well just use his S-Craft.
Yeah.
Come here. You're sitting on my lap. You're in detention. I have so much audio I have to fucking edit because of you.
At least you have a couple days to do it.
Yeah.
And you don't have to do it, like, tonight.
Yeah. I'll do it tomorrow. Or some shit. And it's not a 3-hour podcast.
I was gonna say, I feel bad with how much audio you've had to edit this week.
I appreciate it. Considering I already had to do quite a bit of work to get the stream set up, I would have killed myself if I had to do the audio too.
Can you get like a mic stand or some shit, please?
I need to get one of those like stands or arms or something, but yeah.
Just get an arm. That's what I've been using for like 7 years.
Let's worry about the quality of the actual discussion And then I'll worry about getting an arm for my microphone. Not a real arm. I have those.
He needs a third arm, folks.
Well, how am I supposed to hold the N64 controller properly?
True.
Oh, let me explain what they're talking about. So, do you guys remember Walter's whole story?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Real quick, he killed his master, which was also Zin's master, because they're in the same, martial arts thing.
It's coming back to me now.
Zin wants to know... Yeah, Zin wanted to know what the fuck. And apparently... their master said that Zin was, the true successor. He was better than Walter in every way. But Zin didn't think so. He thinks he's, lesser than Walter. And Walter would not get, the fight he would want out of Zin, at any point. So he ended up, stepping in for Walter's place. And part of that is because he had terminal cancer. So he was going to die regardless. So Walter came out on top in that fight. And ended up killing their master.
But it was... So it sounds like it was more of a mercy killing. The master wanted it to end that way.
Yeah, and that way Zin would, push himself forward to be able to take on Walter seriously at his full power.
Oh, wow. So, in the end, Walter wasn't evil.
No, he's a bad guy. He's a fucking jerk. He didn't... Walter also didn't know that the master had terminal cancer.
Oh, well then...
Yeah. So he ended up killing him without knowing that. Now they're gonna fight.
This is nuts. So nuts that her fucking text box is shaking.
But not theirs. They're in total control.
Oh. Blood. Oh, he's dead.
No, he pulled out his cigarette.
Oh.
Zin wins. No, you cannot play with the mouse. I don't care. You have to be a good boy for just a little bit. We're almost done.
Then he can ruin my audio. Or my video, rather.
Meanwhile, my cat is over here behaving and sleeping now in the corner of the bed.
Momo's in the other room. She kind of fucked off.
Oh boy,
So yeah,
upper
just like-
levels.
Just like with Blue Blanc, make sure to talk to the terminal so you can move on ahead. And that also gives us access to the warp pad so we can go back down to the first
Nice.
floor and leave.
Nice.
Man, this Pokemon League looks really weird. And these Elite Four are really far apart.
He's still just laying there.
Yeah, he just kind of takes a nap. Okay,
Okay.
so next time we're going to go take on the next Elite Four member.
Oh boy.
And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, take care, folks. Bye.